the Iowa Hunting and Fishing Report, where each week we break down what's biting, what's moving, and where you should be headed. This week, join Aaron as he discusses the upcoming Delta Waterfowl Expo and the local catches, brought to you by Manson Lumber Bait and Tackle, Hennings Tackle LLC, Iowa River Outdoors, and Wildwoods Taxidermy. You won't want to miss this.
Hello, folks. Aaron McKinney with the Iowa Hunting and Fishing Report for July 23rd, 2026. This is coming out a day early because we have the Delta Waterfowl Expo in Des Moines. First time it's ever been there this year, so I'm going to be down there all weekend, and we'll talk a little more about that later in the report. We have some cooler weather, 70s and 80s, which is a great reprieve from what we've had. Over 100 in some places, especially with the heat index. Fishing, about the same as last week. There's still fish biting. Some areas are better than others. First off, I checked with Manson Lumber and Bait over in Manson, Iowa. I talked with Sean. He was on the show earlier this year. He reports he was out at Brushy Creek last week, actually a couple days ago, and he caught 17 walleye, and he said the crappie are biting, and that's in about 20 to 22 feet of water. So really pretty good out there for as hot as it's been. The water temps were really hot, 80s. And that's never really the best to catch fish, but they were biting. Again, leeches for walleye, and the crappie they were catching on minnows, small jigs, pilkies, stuff like that. So Brushy's still pretty good. Then we go to Hennings Tackle. He's reporting that the walleye are tough on Okaboji. Spirit's still okay for walleye, but again, it's a night bite. They are catching some really big bluegills on Okaboji in deeper water, about 24 feet of water. Nice thing about Okaboji is too, there's always something to do when the fish aren't biting. So if you get up that way, make sure you get out and try to catch some of those big panfish. That's really good eating. Some of the best. In fact, bluegill is one of my favorites. So if you get up to the north, why don't you give that a try? Next, we got Iowa River Outdoors in Swisher, Iowa. They're reporting, again, the walleye bite is slowed. The panfish is good, and then the catfish bite is going really well still. Those catfish are done spawning, so they're putting the feed bags on. Stink bait, dip bait, sunnies, Charlie's blood bait, livers are all doing well for channel cap. Cut bait as well, and then the big flatheads are still biting too. So that's been going for the last 3 or 4 weeks. So it will slow down if you enjoy catching flatheads. Now's the time to get out this week because it's cooled off. They're going to be hungry. They're going to be eating, and you can catch one of those big girls. 20, 30, 40, 50 pounders have been caught recently. So if you like to catfish in the Swisher area, it's going really well. Last, we got Wildwoods Taxidermy, and that's in the Davenport, Iowa area. They report, again, on the Mississippi, the catfish are biting really good. Cut bait, dip bait for the channels. Flatheads are biting on bullheads, green sunfish, chubs, small carp, anything alive, they're feeding really well. And then if you're on the Mississippi, you can also catch some of them nice big blue cats too. So that's one of the nice things about heading to the big rivers. You can fish for some of them blue cats that we don't have in the interior rivers here in Iowa. So if you get over in that Davenport area, make sure to stop by Wildwoods Taxidermy. They have live bait along with their taxidermy business. So if you need any bait, swing in there and grab it, and I'm sure they'll help you out. So that's over on the Mississippi. Again, catfish, really good. And then the flatheads as well. That's about all they had as far as a good sustained bite. So that's your report for this week. Again, it's kind of been the same. It's a normal Iowa summer bite. Catfish are biting. You can catch some walleye, some bass, panfish. Usually it's earlier mornings, later afternoons, early evenings. They seem to feed much better then. So that wraps up the hunting and fishing report for this week. And then now we're going to go into the Delta Waterfowl Expo in Des Moines, Iowa. You folks that like to blow on those duck calls, the Delta Double Reed Calling Championship is happening at the Delta Waterfowl Hunter Expo. And that's going to be Saturday at noon at the Iowa Events Center, Meeting Room 101. Registration starts at 10, so make sure if you like to blow on a duck call or you're good at it, make sure to register and show everybody what you got. If you're down there, stop by our booth, the Iowa Sportsman booth. Be happy to say hi, talk to you, introduce yourself. And I always like to talk to people that are Iowa outdoorsmen and women and kids. That's the Delta Waterfowl Duck Hunter Expo in Des Moines at the Iowa Events Center, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Stop by the booth, say hi, introduce yourself. We'd love to see you. We're going to have our pubs there. If you are, I'm going to do something special while supplies last. Anybody that follows the Iowa Sportsman Facebook or subscribes or follows our YouTube channel for the Hunting and Fishing Report, I will give you Iowa Sportsman's Atlas. Again, I don't have a ton, but I have a few. So that will cost you nothing. You just have to show me that you're following the Iowa Sportsman Facebook page and that you are following the Iowa Hunting and Fishing Report on YouTube. Doesn't cost anything. Again, that's while supplies last. So when I'm out, I'm out. Stop in and pick up your subscription for the Iowa Sportsman if that's getting close to renewing. Or if you never had a subscription, stop in. We'll be running some specials on that as well. So hope to see you down there. Again, if you're looking for other stuff to do while you're down there, you always got the farmer's market on Saturday morning. That's a real fun time to go to. The weather's going to be good. And make sure to stop into the Delta Waterfowl Duck Hunters Expo when you get some time. So that kind of wraps it up for this week's Hunting and Fishing Report. Next week, we're going to have a product review for Tacticam. I'm trying to get down to our food plots, check them out last week, but they got a lot of rain down there. Some big storms came through, so I kind of pushed it off to hopefully this weekend too. And get down there and check that out as well. So make sure you like, share, follow. And if you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to our channel. Helps us out greatly, and we appreciate everything you do. And we'll see you next week.
It's the Iowa Hunting and Fishing Report.